This is just my opinion, not
Yep.
my reporting.
Yep.
My opinion, the likelihood of Angel being back in a Sky jersey is between 20 and 30%.
Wow. Okay. What did you make of her comments? Because I want to just say that for me, her criticism of the team, facilities, their ability to get stars, all of that rang true to me. And while I knew that that would frustrate the team, I was fine with that. When she specifically named teammates and called out, for instance, Courtney Vandersloot, the future plans with her, and said there's no one here worth keeping other than a couple, that to me was the most fundamental violation of how you publicly handle yourself as a teammate. And I was surprised how many people were willing to make apologies for that. I think because we're so used to Angel being criticized, she shouldn't be criticized for, that now we're sort of blanket apologizing for anything. And to me, that's such a clear, you don't do that. Don't do that.
Yeah. Just gotta say, I really appreciate you asking me that question and asking opinion yet. I wrote a story that was sourced with the opinions of others around the league about how this could play out. And that has again become, well, Annie thinks this. My thought is very much in line with what you just said. I've covered numerous stars who have forced their way out of Chicago and done so and talked about the franchise in the process in terms of what didn't exist there, operational standards that were lacking. The difference there is none of those players publicly called out teammates in the process. And I think no matter what sport you're in, and this was another hard thing for me to accept when I saw the follow-ups from people I have a ton of respect for, was the comments about, oh, if this was men's sports, we wouldn't be batting an eyelash at this. That is factually incorrect. Factually incorrect. If you want to say you don't got the sources, just say you don't got the sources. But to be factually incorrect on topic, it's like, oh my God, it was like a dagger to the soul. Because not only has it happened in men's sports, it's happened in Chicago.
So that's Chicago's Sky Insider right here. This is Michael Alter, best buddy, Annie Costabile. She says, in her opinion, really, she's not saying that just to say it. She knows, just like we know, that this whole Angel Reese, what would you call the Angel Reese era? Because it don't really feel like the Angel Reese era, because it feels like they have
just the Angel Reese stop by. That's all it is.
Stop by. I like that.
That's all. Angel Reese stop by.
So the Angel Reese stop by is coming to an end, and Annie Costabile opinion, but she's saying that because she does have the sources. She's best friends with Michael Alter. This is the same person that told everybody the Chicago Sky going to trade their draft picks to make Courtney Vandersloot happy, and that was going to be a big reason for Courtney Vandersloot to come back to Chicago Sky, because they're bringing an all-star to Chicago Sky with her, as if she's some kind of superstar needle moving in a prime, and she's a 36 backup point guard on the championship team. Yep. Never mind that. Now, Annie Costabile, for whatever reason, I don't know what it is about Angel Reese quote. Everybody seems to say that she was calling out names, and they're missing that. They're missing this. She did not say nothing in public. This was not supposed to get out. You had somebody from Chicago Sky just so happened to be there, right?
Mm-hmm.
They the ones that put it out there.
Yep.
So I don't understand, like, what's the difference between what she said and what Collier Copper said, Gabby Williams said? Like, what's the difference?
It's nothing different. They're just trying to save face by trying to make it seem like she's the problem when she wasn't. And if they paid attention to what she said in the article, and this is the problem, nobody's paying attention to what she's saying about the front office. This was clearly them retaliating because she put them on expos. They didn't think Angel Reese's reach could go further than them, and they got put in their place. So now instead of them owning up to it, taking accountability, they want to continue throwing mud on her name. They want to continue putting their little pit bull out there. And if you look at the original article, she never was dissing anybody. She just said that we need good to great players. That's what we need. She said trying to depend on a 37-year-old Vandersloot, that's not realistic. Like, if you're a GM or you're a basketball like player who's up and coming back-to-back all-star appearances, you're not finna go into another season dealing with being frozen out of the offense, being argued with trying to get a point across and running the play better or playing defense. Players get tired of losing. Angel has a brand that is bigger than damn near the WNBA. We could say it is. And tying her to losing is not helping.
But
So
HD,
again,
what did she say anybody names though? Like,
I don't believe she said names. I think it was Julia Poe. Julia Poe put the names out there.
yeah,
Angel didn't say names. Angel just said that we just need good to great players.
Well, when did she say anybody's name? I think the only name she really said was Courtney Vandersloot. And she didn't say it like, oh, Courtney Vandersloot, why? She said Courtney Vandersloot.
No, that's what I'm saying. She wasn't dissing her. Yeah, she wasn't. I think she said Bantam and HVL. Like, she just says that they're not capable of being the point guards to lead us to a playoff appearance. She was.
Oh, I don't remember her saying it. I didn't see that part.
I didn't see her saying it. That was Julia Poe, I think, said that. Julia Poe said that because it's her article. Angel says this, and then Julia Poe adds in the names after that.
Yeah, she added names in there because
right.
I read that thing. I'm talking about every single word for word. The only name she really mentioned was Courtney Vandersloot.
Right.
And
the other name,
the Valkyries.
Mm-hmm.
She was basically saying like the Valkyries, they don't have a team full of household names.
Right.
And they still play hard every night and they in the playoffs.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
I didn't see her drop like this whole she was dropping names. Why everybody running with she's dropping names? Go read the article. She didn't drop. The only person name she dropped was freaking Courtney Vandersloot. We literally did a whole live stream and broke this down. That's why I'm like, hold on.
Right.
What is there another part to it?
I don't know. I just saw Julia Poe mention Rachel Bantam and HVL and those names. Other than that, I didn't see her really say any names. I just heard her. I just read she said like Courtney Vandersloot, but it wasn't even a diss though. It was just saying we're not gonna be able to, we can't count on somebody that's 37. Like, realistically, you can't. And she wasn't playing at a high level before she got hurt, and she wasn't playing at a high level in New York. That's one of the reasons why she's not on New York anymore. So what are we talking about? Annie Costabile is trying to run interference. She's coming up with things. They're trying to devalue her because they're trying to keep her there, but they realize that that's not working, that there's teams that want to get her. So now they're trying to think of a way to make it not look bad for them because they're still trying to see if they could bring some players there. Nobody's going to come to Chicago. The only way they'll bring in somebody is if they trade them. This is terrible what they did, and I stick to what I said. She's gone. Like, she's not coming back. I said this on Stars Hoop Central. I said this on the shows with Now What, Say Less Mean More. I've said this stuff. She's not coming back. It's over with. So I see her in another jersey next year. She's going to be on a whole nother franchise. And Chicago's going to be at the bottom of the ditch because they brought back ineptitude.
Facts. And look, one more thing I'm gonna say. I see a lot. I see Andy Costabile. You notice they only speaking on Angel, and
Yep.
they're not giving any pushback on anything she's really saying.
No,
Now,
of course
the
not.
girl on the bottom, she basically said, "Yeah, she does make good points." You notice Andy Costabile is not. She's not giving any rebuttals to anything Angel said. You notice that?
Yep.
Because she knows it's true, but she
Yep.
knows these are her friends. She
Yep.
want to keep that relationship with them.
Mm-hmm.
So again, it don't. We know everything that comes out of her mouth is all like corporate talk. You know,
Mm-hmm.
you're gonna say the political correct thing. You're not gonna go up against the machine. So
Nope.
nobody's gonna keep it real in this Chicago Sky media circus.
Here's one thing also, show to add to that. Why isn't nobody talking about the bull crap facility?
You notice that?
Like, why nobody bringing that? Was the main thing of the article. Like, Lisa Leslie said this. We all said this. Even Carly Bell, who I don't like at all from the beginning, I never liked her. She said it. Like, what was the point of us coming and you only put up like 4 walls? Like, what's the point? Like, what was the point of that? So again, why aren't we looking at the front office? The whole thing of the article, damn those players, okay? They trash. Let's be real, they trash. They trash. Throw them over here in the trash can bin. The front office is who she was talking to in the article, and they diverted it from the front office, and the dumb people let it happen. The little bit of people out there, they ran with that because, oh, she said this about, I don't care about the players. What is the front office doing? The front office told us, show, we're bringing in the championship coach. You lied. You told us y'all gonna go make the playoffs. We're in win now mode. You lied again. Then you lied and said that, oh, well, Vandersloot was coming back anyway. That's a lie because y'all traded the 3rd pick for Ariel Atkins. Like, let's stop. Stop. This is all about bringing Vandersloot back and building around her. Like, we got, like, stop with the bull crap. WNBA is not serious. This is why the league don't grow, because you got dumb fans and also dumb front office people who aren't being held accountable.
Facts.
It's trash.
That's it, bro. Y'all let me know what y'all think, dog. Hit the like button, new to the channel, subscribe, man.